Okay, yeah, we came to you yesterday just to share a testimony a little bit. I was with my sister, but Nyla made her video too, my other sister. But we want to give you a little bit more of an inside scoop on our testimony and how our lives have changed since being a part of Joshua Media Ministries.
My life has completely been changed. I literally, I was in high school, I wanted to become a nurse and that kind of stuff. So I was applying for college. Like, I got accepted into a nursing school. I was ready to say and go. And as like the year of high school started ending, I was like, do you really want to go? Like, you literally could be saving lives, saving souls from hell, seeing people healed from cancer, because I was healed of asthma as an age 13. So, I wanted to see that happening and, and get to experience doing that. And I'm 18. I graduated in June, and I'm full-time in Joshua Media Ministries, and it's so amazing. And I know Carly can testify about that too.
Yeah, I mean, okay, just like your testimony right there. Who would give up, like, going to school, like, getting accepted into nursing, literally, like, already having your life, like, planned out for you, to come to something that people are saying is a cult?
And let me tell you guys, a cult is something very small. JMMI is literally global. It's so big. If you come in the sanctuary, there's flags everywhere, and every single flag.
Should we show them?
Yes, let's show them.
Wait, how do you turn it? Oh.
You see all those beautiful flags?
All the nations
come here all the time. They call in 24/7 for prayer. They come in getting healed of cancer, AIDS, diabetes, walking off their walkers, dropping down their breathing machines, and seeing Jesus face to face, even going to heaven, seeing the Godhead. Literally, I saw the Father in a dream in a cloud. He came through a cloud. I saw his face. He was smiling at me, talking to me about power. Come on now.
And you wouldn't have got that anywhere else.
No.
No. It's because you were connected to JMMI.
Yes, because
you would have.
And after I read the Heaven book, the series, I saw my grandmother in heaven. Sorry. There's literally no place I'd rather be, I know this is where God wants me to be, there's no other place. There's literally nowhere I can go. I mean, God already told me where I would have been if I would not have been in this ministry. My life was saved by a dream interpretation that it got interpreted by the ministry, by Apostle. And I'm so grateful for Apostle. Every day, Apostle. And one thing I want to address, we're not worshiping a man. We're honoring. You give honor what honor is due. Because for his life, he sacrificed so much for the world to see Jesus face to face, for the world to be saved, for the world to feel the love that Jesus is giving him. Don't you want to experience that? Like, why everyone wants to hate Apostle for doing something so great? Like, I never can understand that.
And I don't understand how people can say, like, it blows my mind that people can say it's a cult. Because, like, okay, we have such, like, if we chose to continue, like, we're both 18, okay? We just graduated last year, right?
Yeah.
2018?
Like 8 months ago. I counted earlier, 8 months ago.
Okay, so we had free reign to do whatever we wanted. If we wanted to go to college, we could have went to college.
Listen,
but we're going to go to IBLU.
Yes.
So, but, like, I'm saying, if we were in a cult, like, if Apostle was the Jim Jones of like today, we wouldn't be able to just do whatever we wanted to do.
No,
like
we would all going to hell.
Like, I don't know what I would have been doing if I wasn't here. But the thing is, like, I don't want to do anything else but be here. Because, like, this is where I'm seeing Jesus. Before Apostle came here, my old pastor, like, I wasn't knowing that I could see Jesus face to face. I didn't know I could have a relationship with Jesus.
Nobody's preaching that.
And yeah, I was only a kid, but still, like, it still wasn't real to me. And then when Apostle came in 2008 to our church, I was 8 years old, and, like, I was like, okay, what is this? Like, he called me up to the stage. I was in the kids' room, and he called me up. He said my name, and, like, I'm like, I didn't know you knew my name. And but that's God telling him, like, he called my name out there, and he was like, God's healing you of bronchitis. And I had bronchitis for like 2 weeks. I always had, like, problems with asthma and everything, and I got healed in that service.
Wow.
Like, so you can't tell me it's not real. I mean, and you're taking it from people who aren't even here.
Who've been here for 2 seconds.
Or, like, you take it from people that weren't even close to begin with. Like, how about you listen to the people that are actually here daily?
Daily.
That can tell you, like,
innerly can tell you what really goes on in here. Like, I have so many testimonies that I can tell you guys that how my life has changed. You know, my connection with my father has been greater. You know, I didn't see my dad for very, like, 7, 8, 9 years, however long. And, you know, I was praying, and I had unforgiveness towards him, and I let all that stuff go. And, you know, I sacrificially sowed a big seed into the ministry, and because I know that this is real. I've heard many testimonies of people giving into this ministry, so I did. Tell me why my father came to see me a month later. He went to the train. He traveled 2 states to come see me graduate for high school.
And you hadn't talked to him for how long? Years?
8, 7 years, yes.
See, like, oh my God, God is restoring families here. I mean, financial breakthrough, healings, miracles. I mean, you can't deny it. The fruit, like, is right there in front of your eyes. How can you tell me it's a cult? How can you tell me he's a false prophet?
How can you tell me? Like, I'm so angry.
We are here behind the scenes, and we see what happens. Like, Apostle is like the same in front of the people and behind the scenes.
He tells you what he like why you try to put somebody back for their sins. I'm sorry, it's in his book. He told you about them, and God visited him. Said he was obedient, dropped all that stuff, and followed after God. What is wrong with that? Like, I literally don't see what's wrong with that. I'm actually very grateful that it just appeared to him, because my life has changed. My mom, who was part of the staff too, is changed. My siblings, and I know for a fact that Face to Face was spread to my family, because I'm a part, and this is a place to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. Like, you couldn't pay me to leave.
Nope.
Because I mean, I saw Jesus here. Like, you can't top that. Like, and it's happening over and over again too. Like, it's not just one time. Like, once you get connected, like, just as like Apostle talks about, like, it's an ongoing relationship. You just like, oh.
And then, you know, when I'm the king, the father came down. Like I said before, I was working in the children's room, and I had a little baby in my hand. The kids were sitting there watching the movie, and I had the live stream on the computer, and Apostle said the father's coming down. I immediately, you can feel, it's not hot. Oh, it's no. You can feel.
It's so heavy.
I couldn't sit there and not cry. I was crying while holding the baby. Listen, you can tell.
Don't worry, he was safe.
When the father came down, all the kids were quiet, listening down. The baby was asleep. This is how I know the peace, like this, the peace and love was so heavy. Like, you cannot help but to cry in the presence of God. You can't. I mean, you don't. I don't know. No words.
I don't have anything to say to you. No, but yeah, even I know I was saying I think it was a couple videos ago, but I was saying how I was on the camera, and when Apostle said, "Oh my God, the Father just stepped, Jehovah is in the room," I was like, oh my God, that's why I can't stand, because the glory is just so heavy, and it's so hard to stand up. I was like, oops, I'm about to drop this camera. No. But like, there's no denying that he's here. And even after all this persecution and all these lies and slandering Apostle's name, all that happened right around Christmas time. And then it was One Night the King, and it was such a success.
It was so many people here. Like,
and they were all so hungry for God. Like, you could tell that meant nothing to them. They already knew. God is validating Apostle Taylor. He doesn't need men to be like, oh, yeah, he's the real deal. He's not a false prophet. He's of God. Like, you don't need to listen to me.
Listen.
See the fruit.
If you have any question, ask, and God prayed. Many people done that, and God has very welcomely given them a dream and say, stick with Apostle Taylor. He's the real deal, or he's the Face prophet, or he's he's validating Apostle. One more. Listen, there's nothing I can say. It's all God. If you have any questions, you need to pray, but don't cast judgment and believe what these other people are saying, which are false. They're manipulating. Ooh. Maybe so angry and sick that people are really believing that. Even people who were been with the Apostle forever are betraying Apostle. Like, I don't understand that. It just makes me so sick, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just like they get offended, or they thought they could get that position, or they thought, or they needed their husband, or they needed their wife, but they couldn't submit to the process, and then they're like, all right, whatever, I'm just going to do my own thing, and now it's a cult, and now you're a false prophet, and now everything I said about God sending me here, now God's telling me to leave. First of all, am sleep. Okay, God is not about to tell you to come to a place and submit there and then 2 years later or 3 months later or 7 years later tell you, oh, just kidding. He's not of God. He's not of me.
No.
You gotta go. That doesn't happen.
Please.
God is not like, he don't switch up on you like that.
No,
Miss
he
me
is.
with that.
It did. I didn't see it come by. Because listen, all y'all who are telling lies and you're convincing people about these lies, you're literally turning away from Jesus. You're telling them that Jesus is a liar. I don't believe you. You're wrong. You're basically saying, I hate you, Jesus. Basically.
Because to turn on this ministry is to turn on God.
Yes.
Because like you can see even Apostle, like during services, you can even tell he's not doing anything on his own accord.
No.
He won't do any, like he was getting ready to teach during One of the King, and he stopped and he was like, hold on, yes, I will do that.
And he closed his Bible.
And the miracles started flowing, and they were so powerful.
Those miracles, a lady who literally had no hip. She literally got out of her wheelchair. She was walking. She has not walked in years. She had no hip in her. Come on now, no hip, and she got out of her wheelchair. And
she was even a skeptic. Her daughter told her to come, and she was praying. And oh my God, you guys gotta see the pics.
I was crying like in that testimony. I never cried so much for miracles. I'm always so excited and happy, but I would cry because these miracles were so beautiful. And somebody with HIV got healed of HIV. And
what about the guy that said he hadn't cried in 11 years?
Oh my God, that.
But he really, just as soon as the father came in here, like he had so much hatred and grief and stuff after his brother died or something.
His uncle had died.
Okay, and yeah, and he said he hadn't cried since so is that 11 years?
I can't remember. It was a long
time
ago.
To not cry, to not shed one tear. And he said that, like, just all of a sudden, as he was sitting in the service, he just started crying. And, like, that was God touching him. And he's like, I don't know what I feel. Like, he's like, something was just lifted off of me, and I don't feel that hate or resentment or anything anymore.
And I know there was another testimony that really touched my heart. The guy, he had like screws all down his back, like a car accident or something like that. He had so many surgeries, like it's like 13 to, it was a lot of surgeries. And he literally can bend. He ran across the stage. Sorry, these miracles are just so awesome. Because I know like I said before, I got healed of asthma. I couldn't play, run, anything. A kid, my whole childhood, I couldn't breathe. But I can run. I ain't running right now, but I can run for a long time, and I get out of breath because I got healed of asthma. So
it's so amazing. Like, you can't deny it. I mean, why would we have to lie?
No.
Like, why would I make this up?
And
why would she
make
it
me,
up?
No, I don't lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be a person that's not real. If it wasn't real, I would not be here. But I'm obviously here. I'm standing. I've been here since I was 12. I could have easily went to college and left, but no, I knew it was real. That's why I gave up my nursing career and I came full time. And all those who are our age, hello, 18, we're not playing when we say that this is real. You might say, oh, I'm young. I want to go do what I want to do. Okay, we still have a lot of fun. Have you not seen the pictures of Christmas and Thanksgiving and all this stuff? Listen, we have fun. We have fun in the kingdom. It's not all boring and, oh, no. We always have fun. We joke around, but I know this is...
Like, how can you say it was a car? You know how much stuff we do? Like...
Listen,
oh.
you don't even know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know. People are lying and what's the word called again? Switching all his words around. Come on now. Anybody can put a picture on the thing. Anybody can, go on video. Hey, Kelsey. And do a video editor. What's it called? Video editor? Something. And add clips and do all this stuff. That's what movie theaters do. Movie people do. Mm-hmm. So why would you believe somebody? I don't know what to say no more.
I mean, call in 1-877-843-4567 and like learn the truth from people that are actually here. Stop taking it from people who left because they're offended, or people who people who aren't even like associated with the ministry. How you about to listen to them?
They listen to gossip. So how you doing? Listen to gossip, and gossip is no.
There you have it. Anyway, there's still so much to say. I got a lot of stuff that I need to say that I can't even say right now because it's just a little bit gonna take too long. But we'll be back tomorrow.
You sure will.
Maybe even later today. Just kidding. All right, see y'all. Bye.
Bye.